Hey, what's up guys? This is Developer X. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to deploy your React applications manually and through the command line. We're going to get started right away. Let's start by creating a new React app using Create React App. So I'm just going to make the assumption you have Create React App installed. If you don't, all you have to do is do an npm install Create React App -G to globally install through your npm packages. We don't need that right now because I already have mine installed. So I'm going to do Create React App, and I'm going to call this Deploy Test. Okay. Right now it's just going to build out the Create React App. I'll fast forward through this. Awesome. Now I'm going to jump into the project directory, which is going to call Deploy Test, and I am going to do a git status. Notice there isn't anything there. I'm going to do a git remote. Understand there's nothing there. Now I've been running into an issue where the yarn file, the yarn.lock file is outdated for the one that needs to be up to React. So just to simply fix that, just type in yarn, have it reinstall some of the packages, and you'll see there'll be an update. Okay. Once we do that, we'll do a git commit -am and yarn.lock file updated. Committed that. Now, after I make this commit, the next thing I need to do is make a Heroku app. So I'm going to log into my Heroku, and I'm going to log in and see that I'll have a list of all the apps that I've made, but I'll actually make a new one. So just to do this straight from the command line, we're going to type in Heroku create -b, which is going to be called a build pack. So in order for us to do a quick and easy production ready launch, we're going to use something called Mars/Create React App Build Pack. It's going to get your production ready React application ready for you through this build pack created by the community. So for us to do that, let's go check out our lists. We don't have anything there. We're going to grab that information, that URL from here, and we're going to paste that in, and we're going to put in a .git at the end. Now you'll see this is going to tell Heroku to go build a new server, build something we're going to launch this React application into. So if we go back into our personal apps and we do a quick refresh, you'll see that gives you a name here. This one's called Guarded Sands. If I refresh the page here, you'll see that I have something called Guarded Sands right here. As soon as we do that, we're going to actually have to check our remotes. Git remote -v, and you'll see that it automatically added a Heroku remote for you. So at this phase, you're almost completed with the deployment. So do git push Heroku master. Now this is just telling take our current commit, our current code, and push that into the Heroku master. And now since we've enabled that build pack, it's going to go and actually do everything it needs to do, install like the package.json files, run the build, get everything together, and then deploy it on a Heroku server. I'm going to fast forward through all this, but you guys should be paying attention to what it's doing for you to understand what's going on. But at the end of this should be deployed your Heroku application. Then you'll get a message that says, your app's been deployed. So copy that link. Or another quick tip is just type in Heroku open, and it should launch that for you with your React application going. So that's just one way of using the command line to launch your React application, using the command line. So the other route that I was going to show you guys is to launch it directly from Heroku. So if I'm in Heroku and I've already logged in, I'm going to create a new application. Top right, there's a new button. I'm going to hit create a new app. I'm going to type this one as deploy React G101, and I'm going to hit create app. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead over to the settings section, and inside the settings section there's this little section that says build packs. I'm going to add a build pack. Now the same thing goes here. I'm going to grab this Mars URL. I'm going to go back into deploying. I'm going to go back into the build pack URL and type in a .git. I'm going to hit the save changes. It's already added that into there. And the next thing I'm going to do is go back here. I'm going to create another React app and call that React deploy. Okay. And it's going to do the same thing. It's going to build this up. I'm going to fast forward through this section. Okay, now I'm going to go cd in that directory called React Deploy. And then the next thing I'm noticing is that I need to check out, since it already has a build pack here in there, I need to check out my remote. Well, I don't have any Git remotes, so I have to actually add one from Heroku. Now, if you look on the settings page on the info section, there'll be a Heroku Git URL. You want to copy that URL. You want to do a Git remote add Heroku, and then paste that URL and hit enter. Now, if you do Git remote -v, you'll see that it exists. Now, same problem is going to happen the first time. So you want to do yarn here. As you see, the yarn has been updated. So we're going to do a git commit -am, which adds and sends a message and said yarn.lock file updated. Push that, and then you're going to do git push Heroku master. And now it's going to run through the same process that it did before. By the end of this, you should be getting a deploy link. Copy that link. Paste that into your application, into your browser, and there you have it. You have your React application deployed. I hope this helps. I hope this gets you through the hurdles and gets you to the next level of deploying your React app live on Heroku.